Would it be morally wrong to lie about my ethnicity? I was born in the United States and I've never been to any other country. I'm not sure what my actual ethnicity is since I was estranged by my maternal family as a child. I have a language disability that causes me to speak with an accent. I'm commonly asked about it, specifically if I am Russian, since my accent sounds like a Russian accent. Would it be morally wrong if I tell others that I'm Russian?
Man, one time I had a party in college, and this Russian girl came, and she was like the life of the party, killer, like cute, good time, uh, really enjoyable person. We're partying, beer pong, whatever, and she's doing a Russian accent and being like loud and Russian, and we're like, this is awesome, you know. And then at the end of the party, it's like 4 in the morning. And she goes, "Well, anyways, guys, I'll see you later." And she just pretended to have a Russian accent the entire party. And when she left, all of us looked at each other like, "This is the coolest person we've ever met." And then I kind of hung out with her afterwards because I thought she was the coolest.
Well, I love that she didn't like try to keep it going forever. She just was like, "This
No,
was hilarious."
This was
and
hilarious.
Then
I'm out, bitches.
that girl gets the joke. That girl's like in on the joke. I love girls like that.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
She was awesome. She was fucking cool.
Yeah, that's cool as shit.
That
but
is different than what this person.
This person wants to create an alternate life for themselves.
Why? First off, why are we trying to be Russian right now? What's the? I guess it just depends. If you're just doing it for the ease of like, I just don't want to explain anymore, just be like, yeah, I'm Russian. And then you just keep going because that's what you sound like. I could maybe be like, yeah, that's fine.
Did he say he didn't know his parents? Or she?
He didn't know his parents. Also, maybe do a 23andMe. Maybe
Yeah.
you are, in fact, Russian.
Yeah, you could be Russian. Maybe your speech impediment is actually just your genetics yearning to
To be
connect
out.
you to your motherland. Fatherland?
I wish I could hear their voice.
Why are some countries motherland and is Russia motherland? I think it's
Well,
motherland.
because some countries are pussies and some countries are badass.
Are we the
Motherland
motherland or
and
the
the
fatherland in
fatherland.
the U.S.? Cold again.
I don't know. We have 4 fathers though, so that's.
That's true. Some people don't support the forefathers, though.
I don't know if we're motherland or fatherland. Can you Google that for us,
Yeah,
Ben?
I'm looking up
I think Russia's the motherland.
Russia, they call it Mother Russia.
Mother Russia, yeah.
Mother Russia.
You know, my
Big
adopted
tits on
siblings
Mother Russia.
are from Mother Russia.
Huh?
You know, my 8 adopted siblings are from Russia.
Wow.
Have I ever told you that?
That's crazy. If
It's
I was going to
insane.
adopt, I would definitely make it a brown kid.
Okay.
I wouldn't do a bunch of whiteys from Russia.
I mean, it's
Huh.
that is racist. Why would you choose a child at all based on race?
Brown kids are cuter.
They are.
I've got one.
So you would choose a kid based on physical appearance.
Okay, so I got some interesting results.
Yeah, same way I'd pick out a dog.
Why not pick an elderly one or one that needs the most help?
Oh, gross. No one wants an elderly kid. I'm not
You
adopting
just
Benjamin
adopt
Button
a
here. That's
grandpa.
not happening.
Just changes diapers for 3 weeks
Yeah.
before he dies. Gross. Sorry, old people.
All right, what do we got, Ben?
Well, apparently, motherland is where you were born. Fatherland could be where your descendants are from. So that's one way to use it.
Okay.
So America is definitely a motherland since a lot of ancestors and a lot of people migrated here. So you would call your fatherland where your ancestors are from. But then Russia actually calls its, the mother Russia.
Interesting.
Mother Russia.
The more you know.
So what's your fatherland?
Kind of all over.
Have
the
you done your
place.
23andMe? You're probably basic white
Yeah, I'm all sorts of whites.
and Jew.
Yeah, all white.
And
all
Jew.
white and a lot of German in there. A lot of whole German, Jew, white, trash. Real.
How'd you celebrate Yom Kippur, by the way? Did you
didn't.
fast?
No. I fast every day.
So you kind of
I
did
fast
celebrate
from, like,
Yom Kippur.
7
That's your heritage trying to come through.
7 to 2. So yeah.
I think this person, there's nothing wrong. Like, if your speech impediment sounds
God
Russian,
damn. Why does anyone listen to this podcast?
You
All I
don't-
do is burp.
you don't have to explain yourself to anyone either. Why do you have to tell
Brian.
anyone who you are? Isolate yourself like I do.
Yeah, man. Maybe just don't talk. Just learn sign language, then you can be anything. It's weird to just say you're a thing like that. I think.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it's
think.
kind of weird, man.
Is it? Do you feel super? Is there anything else connecting you to Russianness? Like I'm not Jewish. I'm technically not Jewish. I'm Jewish on my dad's side. I'm very open about that. I'm not technically Jewish. I feel very connected to my Jewish side. My dad's passed away. He wasn't actually a decent guy, and I kept his last name as my middle name. I feel very connected to my Jewishness and cultural Jewish things. I feel like I really relate to that shit. So it's important to me, and I will always care, and it will always be an important part of me. Do you give a fuck about anything Russian? Do you like Russian history? Do you feel connected to it at all? I just feel like
How do you feel about the war in Ukraine?
just don't.
I think that's an important
Yeah.
thing.
Have you claimed allegiance to Putin?
Yeah, not enough info here to really decide on how bad of a person this guy is. I think, but I think he's. I think casually, like I said, if you're casually doing it, if you're just like in passing, you're at Starbucks and they're like, "What do you want?" and you're like, "I'll get a mocha, blah blah blah," and they're like, "Oh, are you Russian?" and you're like, "Yeah," and then that's the end of the conversation. I actually don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think you just go. But like, if you're creating this whole story, then maybe that's wrong. But also just do a 23andMe and then find out what you are. Why not?
Or
I bet
like-
you maybe you're Russian. I'm betting Russian.
Fully commit to all the other like sorry Russia, but like gross cultural Russian things. Like start eating borscht
Ooh,
with
do
sour
crocodile.
cream and like pierogies and start
Pierogies are pretty good.